When our cats go missing, it is such an incredibly stressful time. There are some things that you can do to make sure that you are prepared if this does happen, and there are also lots of things that you can do to help find your cat while your cat is missing. These are my top tips to make sure that you are reunited with your cat if your cat does go missing. I am a firm believer in planning for the worst and hoping for the best. Make sure that you keep up-to-date, clear headshots of your cat. Now, this is usually not an issue for most of us. Many of us have hundreds, if not thousands, of photos of our cats on our phones. But if you have elderly relatives or neighbours, it is really nice to consider doing this for them too. And please also microchip your cat. Microchips are soon going to become compulsory in cats in the UK. A microchip will store your contact details, which will allow you to be found if your cat is found and has its microchip scanned. Please also make sure that your cat's microchip is registered and that your contact details are correct. A microchip is only going to help if you can be contacted when it is scanned. If your cat does go missing, they are usually close to home, often within just a couple of 100 meters. Sometimes cats can get disorientated by fireworks, or they can be frightened by a dog or by traffic, and they may run and hide and then find themselves in an unfamiliar place without knowing how to get back. Search near your house for your cat and call their name. And if your cat is timid, it is probably best to do this in the evening or in the early morning when it is quiet and there are less people and cars around, so that you are more likely to hear their meow and they are more likely to venture out of their hiding place. If your cat is close by and they cannot find the way home, you can help them by guiding them home with familiar smells. You can put familiar blankets or clothes that you have been wearing into your garden, ideally on a washing line or on a fence. The familiar scents may help them to find their way home. You can also put out some used litter in your garden for the same reason. It is super common that cats get trapped in sheds or buildings that are only used infrequently. Cats are really good at slipping into buildings without being noticed, and they often get locked in accidentally. Make sure that you talk to your neighbours and ask them to look in any sheds or outbuildings or even in unoccupied houses that may have been open around the time that your cat went missing. Cats are family, and the whole world is obsessed by cats. Every cat owner can understand the pain of your cat going missing. You have an army of support at your fingertips just by posting on social media. Use those up-to-date headshots and post them on social media and on local community groups so that your community can help you. You can also report your cat to various lost and found sites. Many of these will generate a poster that you can put up in your local community. If your cat is not microchipped, you can also contact local vets and shelters to see if any cats have been handed in. There is no need to do this if your cat has a working microchip, as they will be able to contact you if your cat is found. Those are my top tips to help you be reunited with your cat if they go missing. If you have anxiety about your cat going missing, you can also put a tracker on your cat so that you can see where they are at all times. And the final thing to say is that if you have an unfamiliar cat who is hanging around your house or your garden, please consider if the cat may be lost and consider taking them to the vet to see if they are microchipped. Vets will do this free of charge for you, and you may end up reuniting someone with their missing cat.